Hmm.
Okay, so you'll notice that, like, for example, for dir here, action is set. So that's gonna just like, you type in like, you know,
Mm,
si or like tilde fast, path to my directory, and then it's gonna just like store that, and then you can extract it later in the get one step. Here we have set true, so that means if this flag is passed, we're not gonna parse another thing for it. It's just gonna like flip this boolean. The default is false. So no
okay.
UI, the help text if set build only the backend. Is that clear? Comparing to this, the web UI, the backend for the process.
Maybe
And then we
maybe
also,
do not
hmm?
UI. Oh yeah, build the process or emit.
Do not build the web UI for the process.
Yeah, with not like capitalized maybe.
Okay. And then we should probably also specify in this help text like what happens if the user gives both. If
That is yeah. Um,
is it a no op if the user gives both? I think it's a no op, right?
yeah, not, like yeah, both they cancel each other out. It's if the UI is there, it will be built in that case, right? Or
Whoops. Okay. With no UI. Okay. So now we have, if we were to build this, we would see these flags right now, but they wouldn't do anything. Or, I'm sorry,
Mhm.
the UI only, which we've already defined, would do something. No UI would do nothing. So
Yep.
here is where we define, here, by the way, is like in execute, is where we
Yep.
define no UI. So let's add another field here, no UI. Build matches, get one, it's a bool, and the thing that you're matching on here is the right. If we go up here,
Name.
it's like yeah, this
Yeah.
this thing that you pass into the new. So the convention that I've been following is this is like all caps, and it's sometimes it's like just like the variable name, and sometimes it's like I don't know. You can look through and peruse, but like some like for example dir, or it's like something that's more, like sometimes it'll be like path or something. Node.
Dev UI is not capitalized, interestingly.
Where?
Right there.
Oh no, so this is the subcommand,
Oh, I see.
and
My
then
bad.
these
Okay.
are the arguments. Yeah.
Good point.
So this is yeah, this is
Um,
like this defines like the subcommand that you type in or the alias, the dot visible alias is yeah. You can also do like if you just do dot alias, for some reason that's the default and it's like a secret alias. So we could have like our you know, our secret subcommands or something. I don't know. If you want
hip
to
X Y Z. Yeah, that's good.
Anyways, so no UI. Okay, so this is so we just need to change what the yeah. So no UI, and then we need to now actually make the edits to our build execute function because we'll pass it in as an argument here. So let's just pass it in while we're here. No UI, and that's going to be mad,
Yes.
but we're going to add it as the second argument.
Yes.
Okay, so no UI is a bool. Let's see where we do like the UI only stuff. Okay, so we're like branching in this code right here. So probably what we should do is
Mm,
at first we should just check if these are both true. Then we just like print, hey, you did a dumb thing and exit.
mm-hmm. That's a good idea. Yeah.
So let's do if no UI and UI only, then we'll print some error message. What should we say? We should say if
Uh,
set both no UI and UI only, no op.
don't do that. Yeah.
Is that a sufficiently non-nerd view error, or like what's the
The,
next step? that the user can take, like only send set one to do something or something?
Yeah, yeah, only use one of these at a time or something. Better English. Yeah, that's good, I
Okay.
think. Yeah.
Should we put a please in there? Do you like it when your software is nice to you, or should it just be purely business?
To be honest, I don't like the please in this
Oh,
case
we got a
because you've
please
done
right
it.
here. Kit is
Oh,
nice.
that's
Kit is nice to
so
its users. Pleases are required.
this is an aesthetic question beyond my pay grade. I think I personally prefer when they're to the point than less English, but please can be nice.
Okay, well, we'll
Uh,
we'll leave it for now. Maybe
yeah,
we can. Maybe that can be a future issue as well. Okay, so
we are remove niceness.
that could be when we add the logging. There could be a niceness flag as well. Okay,
That's a good idea.
so then what does no UI actually do? If UI dir does not exist. Okay, so if we've said no UI, we don't
We
actually
could.
care here. If UI dir exists, that's when no UI actually matters, right?
We should do a like a tuple of might also if you figure out the branching better, but maybe it's clearer to read slash easier to branch if we do like a tuple of build process and build UI, and then just build accordingly to that. Because now we have we have three match cases here, like UI only, or no UI, or both. In
Hmm.
which maybe it's easier to match if we have a tuple like before we go UI dir exist, we like go and match on those arguments. Maybe
Hmm. Okay, so you're
let
saying something like, and then probably what we would do is like true, true is that thing that we already wrote.
hmm
And
yeah,
then we just
something
have to
like this,
populate
right?
the other cases.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess there's true, right, we can just enumerate. Uh, okay, so
Nice.
let's see, so this case, are we going to have reused, well, we'll see about it. Maybe we can, okay, so true, false.
No
So
UI.
the
Just the
case we
process.
already have written is like, I think false, true, and false, false, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if UI dir doesn't exist, uh, hmm. Okay, so false,
Yeah.
false means we just do compile package, I think. Oh wait, no,
What's the
false,
old what's the old nerd version?
the old node version.
Yeah, in the else isn't this the false case kind of?
So
Oh, wait.
if UI dir doesn't exist, well, so we're branching
Oh,
here
we don't.
first on the
Yeah.
existence of the directory. So
Mm-hmm.
that's actually going to be either inside or outside of the match. So we could do like,
Oh, there's a good point here too. Like false for now, if you don't pass anything in and a UI directory exists, it also builds UI, right?
correct.
That's kind of the default. Um, yeah, that makes sense. So I guess pretty much hmm.
I mean, we're going to have to do the UI dir check multiple times if we do the match way, right? Or in like each of these, let's see. So in these two branches, we're going to have to do the UI dir thing. In this
I
branch,
mean,
we would not have to
you
do
can
it.
have. Oh, I see. Yeah, I was thinking of adding a third boolean to the match statement.
Oh, UI dir exists?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that actually
Oh
makes it
man,
better. It might.
so many branches.
I like branching more than if else, but it's a preference thing mostly. Yeah,
uh,
true.
let's see. Um,
Or maybe just you can also just do it. Given that we don't use it, just move the UI there exists bool, put it in the bool, put it above the match statement, and because that it shouldn't error, right? So just make it a bool, and then we can use it within the match statements that we want to use it in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, we're still doing that same branch in multiple match branches.
Yeah, but then we can. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. But then it's just like if UI only, or if UI there exists, then do this, else do that. We can even do it in line, maybe.
If you doesn't exist. Otherwise, we do the check. So, I mean, if we don't do the match thing, then I think what we need to do
You
here
can
is
just
just like if no UI here, right? And then this will, like, we can either return from here or do an else and have this.
do
So
we have a
UI.
function compile package? Oh yeah, we do. Okay, compile package.
So if new UI, no UI, then we just do this.
Yeah.
Return. I'm gonna not do the match right now.
That makes sense.
That can be
Yeah,
future
yeah.
work for the viewer. Because I think you might be right that it might make it easier to read, but yeah, let's just leave it simple, like a simpler change for now, and then we can go back and do that,
Yeah.
increased readability later. Let's see if it actually works or if we made a bug.
Wait, we
So,
should. Oh, yes.
we need to go up to the top level. An argument of type. Okay, so we call build execute elsewhere, right? So we call it in run tests and build start package. Okay, so we're gonna need to let build start package is like trivial, so let's do that first. So we're gonna need to do build start package, and then we're gonna need to do main again. So build start. We're just going to need to add like the same argument that we added to build start. So no UI, grab that. We're going to put it above the UI only. So the order matches, and then we're going to build start. Let's just grab the code from build, no UI, and then the execute, no UI, and then no UI, no UI. Okay. Excellent, fixed. Now we have to figure out run tests, which might be a little bit trickier because we might have to add like a test.toml argument. We'll see. So we want build. Okay, so it's just these two lines. So when we handle test, oh, we just pass in a false here, so we probably just want to pass in a false here, right?
I mean, in the future, you could maybe expand run tests into a full end-to-end UI testing framework.
Yeah, we could call it
And then
what's a good name for that? Pyramid?
yeah, that could work.
Okay. Okay. So one thing to note here. So I just copy pasted this line. Each of the matches has a different name for like the different subcommands. I'm not decided whether this is a good thing or not, because it makes copying the code between stuff more annoying, because now I have to change this to build start matches. I'm not sure if you actually get anything out of this matches being different.
I see. Like for every single.
But that's the way it is for now.
Maybe.
I think, I don't know. Maybe it like forces you to make sure that you're in the right branch. Like maybe if I'm editing in build start matches and I think I'm editing in like, dev UI, then it saves me. I'm not really sure that it's actually doing any work here, but that's the way it is now. That might be something to change in the future. Just change this always to matches. We'll see. That's possible.
Yeah. Another readability improvement
Yeah,
in the
QOL
field.
improvement. Okay, so it looks like it's happy. Excellent. Now let's see. Build. Whoops. Kit. Be help. All right, we have the argument. Let's test it.
New UI.
So we want to build
See,
foo with
you need
no UI.
oh, nice. You can pass in the name also. Nice.
Yeah. So the first argument is a path. So
Hmm.
so you
You
can
can also
either
just do no path. Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
if you're in the directory, then yeah, it will just build. Yeah, so I think this worked because it went straight to Rust, and the default behavior is to build UI before we build. So like, let's try that again. This time we'll do without the no UI flag. So we do a new, we do a build without the no UI flag, and it will go and build the UI first. Yep. Okay. So it's working for build. We made other changes as well, so I'm just going to stop this. So let's see, what else do we need to test? We need to test build start, which is the kit BS. No UI is there. So let's just make sure that everything's working properly. Kit F to pay respects.
Nice.
Kit and foo
Yes.
UI kit BS foo no UI. Oh, actually, this is going to be real weird because the thing about this is that usually when you write a process with UI, there's a lot of code in there specific to the UI, and so
Oh, you put the UI code in the package as well? Is that the case?
yeah, okay, so it worked, but the process itself requires that UI to be built to work properly. So if we just do, let's do the full build, it will work properly, and
And then
then
do no. Mm-hmm.
yeah, no UI, like imagining that we had made a change to
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, because you do need
That's the
that.
case.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like an existing UI, but now you're making changes in the backend that have no real effect on the UI, so you
yeah.
don't want to build the UI.
Okay, great. Yeah, it works.
Nice.
And then run tests, we can always test as well, just to, you know, make extra sure. Let's look at our tests.
Oh,
Okay, that looks right.
I think we
Oh,
should update.
it's not going to test the flag
Oh.
itself, but it will just test that we didn't break anything, I guess. Okay,
Nice.
that looks
Looks
good.
like they passed.
Excellent.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So there you have it, the Kit repo.